What's going on, everybody? It's Dan, Moonshine, the Hillbilly Hellraiser. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another Moonshine Talking. Hope everyone's having a good one. I'm sure you've already seen my Masters of the Universe thing, and now I'm going to do a quick little unboxing thing. I started doing it, and then I looked into the camera and realized, oh crap, I didn't have the Morpheus flag set up, and you really don't need to look into my bathroom, so I figured that let's just start over. I only got a few minutes into it. And I'll try to replicate it as best I can. Who knows, it might even be a little bit better. Um, so I did want to show off real quick, just something. This is more, not so much an unboxing, but more probably like a show and tell or something like that. But I was at the record store, one of the local ones here, and I was thumbing through. I had a nice little haul for, what a nice little modest haul. I didn't go too crazy with anything. And I'm getting through, and I started the Z's and I kind of made my way around. I get to the B's and I start thumbing, I'm thumbing, and then I see this and I go, I gotta get this. I don't have it. I need this. This is essential. Most of you are probably not going to be hip hop or rap or that sort of thing fans. So you'll probably, and I mean, half the people who aren't really into hip hop, they're probably not even really into Clutch. So you're probably not even watching this. But if you like Clutch and you're not really a fan of hip hop, then, just turn your ears off for a second. But I figure most people who like Clutch, they probably will appreciate this. And this is Paul's Boutique by the Beastie Boys. And yeah, man, this is essential stuff. And this is a killer release here. This multi-panel gatefold. I mean, hot damn, check this out. This is just, I mean, look at that. I can't even, the whole thing doesn't even fit in the screen, but it is fantastic. If you're, if you know the Beastie Boys, good old school 80s into the 90s, old school hip hop. I mean, Paul's Boutique is essential. It's probably their best album. I mean, Johnny Royale, Eggman, Shake Your Rump, Hey Ladies. Hey Ladies is a great song because it's always a very nostalgic moment for me because one of the wrestlers around here from that was uh, established journeyman guy when I was breaking in. His name is Chris Tipton. He wrestled as Classy Chris Nelson. He's a phenomenal wrestler. He's been all over. I mean, there's even I should probably try to find it at some point, but there's a video of him on WWE programming, and they were doing a backstage segment, and it was him and Stephanie McMahon, and I forget what else they were doing, but it was just so wild to see that he's working with probably one of the most uh, well-known, powerful people in the pro wrestling industry, and that's Chris. And he got to do a lot of stuff with Jerry Springer. He even helped to book a bunch of the Florida guys to be on the show, and he was part of the team, the New Heavenly Bodies. It was him and Vito DiNucci was his partner, Vivacious Vito and Classy Chris. They got the go ahead. They got the green light from Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey to do the gimmick. So they ran with it. They were NWA tag champs, even though it wasn't the NWA of old, but still a very good accolade, a credit to have. And they went all over the country defending those damn things. And they had Jimmy as their manager, and they would always come to the ring playing Hey Ladies. So whenever I hear the song, I always think of Chris. And yeah, just a fantastic guy, great wrestler, very storied career, but very untold story. He's one of those guys who's like unsung heroes of pro wrestling that, he's just one of those dudes who there's so many of them out there, and they have such wild stories to tell and nobody ever hears them. But anyhow, I'm sure one day. But yeah, man, so that just to me, I figured I would share that with everybody and then just kind of trailed off into a different story as you do or as I do. But yeah, man, this is what I got today was the brand new Clutch Collector Series Earth Rocker. This is their 10th studio album. I mean, this thing is a beauty. The album itself, it's on their Weathermaker label, which that's again, be redundant here. That's Clutch's label. That's what they've been putting all these collector series releases out on. I missed getting the self-titled one. I probably could still find it, but I just have to, I try to be a little bit more judicious with my funds as of late. With the gas prices and all that. I'm not telling anybody anything they don't already know, but yeah, man. But I did want to get this one. One of my favorite Clutch albums ever. I mean, the music itself. If you're not familiar with Clutch, more like blues, stoner rock kind of stuff, but very boogie friendly. They'll make you shake your booty and toe tap and head nod and all that sort of stuff. They're tremendous. Just a phenomenal band. But yeah, Earth Rocker, Crucial Velocity, DC Sound Attack, Into the Breach, Gone Cold, even though that's more of a slower, more like acoustic number. That's a really good one. The Face is phenomenal. Book, Saddle, and Go. That's a good little rocker. Even a couple of songs like Cyborg Betty and Oh Isabel, they're not my favorites, but they're good nonetheless. And the Wolfman Kindly requests closing it out. But yeah, the album is killer, but this release is tremendous, and they do a really good job on these collector series things, which is why I like to snag them when I can. They always put out a little card. You can see this is 5,593 of 6,000. The band, Tim, Dan, Neil, John Paul, they all sign these and then send them out to their fans, which is very cool. Very cool stuff. I like to frame these. I have the one from Transnational sitting up on my wall as we speak. And then I'll show you the interior and check that out. That is killer stuff. The artwork here was done by two guys. It is Nick Lacoitis or Lacoites. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. And Dave Rezer. They did the art and the package design and the design of the album itself. Very cool stuff. You get the lyrics on the back here. This is considered a Grape Ghost vinyl color. The record here is that's what that is. Very cool looking stuff. And this is probably the coolest part of the whole thing that I want to show you here. I didn't pick up on this at first, and then as I was trying to do the video initially, I said, "Oh shit, check this out." So this is very cool. Check this out. And you can see the weathermaker, the seal of approval on there, which is very cool. I guess to prevent fraud or whatnot, but just a cool thing. But yeah, check that out. Look at that. That's badass. You know, the different variants as you're peeling through you're pulling the sleeve out of there. Yeah, that was very cool stuff. I mean, they did a great job on this one. Very pleased. Jamming it. It sounds great. As good as anything can sound on my crap setup. But yeah, man. So that was, I just wanted to share that with everybody. I thought it was kind of a cool little thing to show everybody. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. And if you like Clutch, then go pick this up. It's definitely, if you're a fan, you're a super fan like I am, it's worth your time. And yeah, you just keep your eye out on all the other collector series of the albums they put out. They got the self-titled Transnational Speedway. They got that one. They might have one or two other ones out, but I guess I'll probably kind of keep an eye out for anything in the future, like Psychic Warfare, Book of Bad Decisions. And yeah, I'll show you as they get put out and they're released. I'll show you what they look like when I pick them up. But anyhow, that's what I got for you. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm Dan. This has been Moonshine Talking. As always, stay sick, stay heavy, stay brutal. Always tuck your chin up on impact. Don't forget to breathe. Keep headbanging and iron slanging. Everybody have a good one. Take it easy. I'm going to be doing a review of a new album very soon, probably in a little while, and then that'll be out sooner than later. And everybody, yeah, that'll be it for the time being. Everyone take it easy, and I'll catch you soon. Later.